Sometimes when you're driving down the road all by yourself, you begin to hear a voice that tells you need to look around, pay attention. Maybe something isn't quite right. That voice is me. It's the voice of Gord. G'day and welcome to Voice of Gord. This is the introduction episode to this new podcast where I get to tell you what it's all about. If you don't know me, my name's Gord. I'm a trucker from Canada. I've been behind the wheel for over 25 years and I've had the great privilege to drive truck in 4 different countries. I've led something of a charmed life according to my friends, and a number of people have asked me to start this show over the last couple of years. I've also had some successes in the realm of writing and discussing trucking in various forums, mostly on other people's podcasts and a few articles here and there. I also have a Substack, autonomoustruckers.substack.com. Maybe that's how you ended up here. This podcast is going to be an addition to that Substack where I'm going to explore many of the same topics and issues. Automation, government interference, life on the road, maybe solutions to the problems which face truckers. I'm going to be having discussions with many other truck drivers, with people in the business in various capacities, and hopefully with a few academics who've spent their lives studying and or fetishizing us. What this show will not be is the typical whining session you might hear amongst drivers standing around at a truck stop or at a shippers and receivers. Y'all know we do it. Nobody wants to hear that. I mean, it's useful sometimes, but that's not what this show is about. It's also not going to be, lessons in how to change the fuel filter on your C15 or secrets for fuel economy. Though I might talk to some of the people who are doing that, and there might be some technical discussions along the way. That's not going to be our sole focus. I really hope to shed a light on the hows and the whys and the deeper reasons for why things are the way they are. And I've spent some time writing on that, thinking about it, and I've gotten to know a great many people over the years who are experts on this, and I'm going to let them talk. This show is a gift to my fellow truckers who, have all the time in the world for listening to podcasts, and I want you guys to hear what some of these folks have to say. I have no idea how long this show will run for. Could be a couple of dozen episodes. It might not be any more than that. It could turn into something. I have no idea. But as it is a gift for you, there will never be ads. You'll never hear me begging for money or donations. I just need to get this stuff out. And some of the people I know and who I'm going to bring to you are older gentlemen who are not necessarily online and who have really amazing life stories that I wanted to get on the record. So that's part of the reason I wanted to start this show too, because I've been very lucky to meet some amazing people over the years, and I just want to share their stories with you guys and make sure that their stories and their life history aren't lost. We have something on the record. I want to thank a few people while we're here before we get the show rolling. My friend Oliver Bateman, who encouraged me to start my Substack. He's an excellent writer in his own right. You can find him at oliverbatemandoesthework.substack.com, formerly the co-host of What's Left podcast, where I've made 2 appearances. I'd like to thank my friend Brett Haas, host of the Beyond Health podcast, which he has been hosting for about 5 or 6 years now. He's also a DJ and audio guy in his own right on the side, and he gave me lots of advice on microphones and the tech side of this, and gave me a lot of assistance in setting it all up. My friend Ben Rama, who's an artist, musician, label organizer, DJ. He did the show art and has also advised in a technical capacity. I want to thank my friend Tommy Salmons, also a truck driver, substacker, podcaster. Great guy. You should go find him at the Year Zero podcast over at the libertarianinstitute.com. And just anybody that I've ever met along the way that's helped me out. You guys have been great. Justin Super Trucker Martin over at Back the Truck Up podcast, him and his co-host Rooster have been very kind to me over the years. And they're great guys, and you should check out their show. And that's it. That's my introduction. I don't want to be too long in the tooth with it, but like if you're into trucking, if you're into the economics behind it, politics behind it, the hows, the whys, the ups, the downs, all the various roads traveled and the interesting people you might meet along the way, then this is the show for you. I'm really looking forward to bringing you some very high quality guests and conversations. And I'm going to ask you to please send me your feedback. I'm not going to set up a separate email or anything. You just send it directly to me. Gordilocks@protonmail.com. GORDILOCKS@protonmail.com. Like I said, I have a Substack. It's autonomoustruckers.substack.com. The only social media I use is Twitter. You can find me at Driver Autonomy. And if you're ever passing through upstate New York or northern Pennsylvania, you might see me driving a logging truck. Look up and wave and say hello. On that note, we'll see you at episode number 1. Thank you for being here.